Hello and welcome. In a building automated with Loxone, the most things happen automatically. But if there is a need for manual adjustment, the Loxone app is your central point of contact to control all functions in your smart building from anywhere and to keep an eye on your building. Today, let's take a look at the most important features.
Before you begin, ensure that the mini server and the mobile device are connected to the same network. When you open the Loxone app, you first connect to the mini server using your login credentials. The app's dashboard then opens. Under Favorites, you will find all functions that have been selected as favorites via the Loxone app or config, listed in the order of their assigned stars. Under Central, all central functions are listed, where functions such as lighting or shading for all rooms are grouped together. You can also find all functions either sorted by rooms or by categories. The menu bar on the left shows you all mini servers you have been or are connected to, allowing you to easily switch between them. It also includes news, information, settings, automatic designer and scenes. More on that later. Let's now turn to the basic functions and open a room. The functions are listed alphabetically. By clicking on Audio, you can select and control the source being played, manage favorites, or group different players so that the same source is played on them. In the lighting section, we can initially switch between the existing lighting moods. Under More, we can adjust an existing mood and set the master brightness as well as the brightness of the different lighting circuits and their colors. Here we can permanently choose a color or set a color changer. The adjusted mood can now be saved as a new mood or override an existing one. In the History section, we find a chronological list for all supported blocks showing why the building executed certain functions, whether due to an automatic logic or a manual intervention. By the way, a click on the heading of the respective section in the rooms takes you to the complete category where, for example, the lighting of all rooms in the building is displayed as well as the associated central block. In the shading section, we can either call up and control all shading elements in the room or control them individually. First, we see the current status. For example, whether a sun position automation is active or the shading is locked due to storm or frost protection. We can move the shading fully up or down, move it to a specific position, or move it to a defined shading position by pressing Shade. The sun position automation can also be turned on or off. Important: after manual intervention via switch or app, the automation is turned off and only reactivates when it is manually turned on again via the app or by double-clicking the Leave Room function on the touch. Under Climate, you can adjust the temperature in your rooms. You'll find a dedicated in-depth video on our YouTube channel with detailed explanations of the different temperatures and functionalities. The link can be found in the description. But to summarize it briefly, we can first define different aqua and comfort temperatures for heating and cooling operation. Also, the times during which the desired temperature should apply. We can also choose whether this mode should be activated as soon as presence is detected. For example, if you come home earlier than expected or get up earlier, the system will switch to this mode when presence is detected. Additionally, we can set the mode, either based on the times we defined or just a fixed temperature if we quickly and easily want a different temperature for a certain duration. Temporary temperature changes work via temperature adjustment and then fixed set point and then the desired temperature and the time until it should apply. In the overview, you will also see an icon with a little person. Clicking on it activates the comfort mode for the next 48 hours. Let's switch from the room to the categories and look at other functions of the Loxone app. Under Access, you will find the intercom with the live image and history, as well as all doors or gates which you can open. In the Alarm category, you will find important safety functions for your building. You can arm the alarm system, arm it with delay or disarm it, and you'll find an overview of functions such as the fire alarm system, whether the emergency alarm is ready, or you can also send a distress call. In the Energy section, you will find the wallbox along with statistics and controls, as well as smart sockets or the energy flow monitor. It shows you all energy flows in the building. The Energy Manager shows the integrated consumers which you can switch on or off or set to automatic. The Load Manager shows you the currently required and available power of your building, while the Spot Price Optimizer shows the current electricity price and the price history on the electricity exchange. The Automatic Designer is your simple and easy way to create your own logics and processes for your building. By tapping the plus, you create a new rule and first define the conditions. For example, the sunrise impulse, and then choose between and or if conditions. Let's say or if presence is active in the bathroom, then one or more actions should be executed. For example, turning on a smart socket with a connected coffee machine. You can also record processes by navigating through the app and turning functions on or off. Via scenes, multiple actions in your building can also be executed together. In contrast to the Automatic Designer, there is no condition to trigger the scene. For example, with one tap in the app, you can switch the living room to cinema mode, change the lighting, lower the shading, turn off the music, and much more. That was an insight into the Loxone app to operate the most important functions in your building or to create your own logics. You can find more information about Loxone and the app on our website, loxone.com, or in our online documentation.